Desire takes control. I see the writing on the wall, so look into my soul.
It's not the passion that I feel. We've both been here before. Too late to worry where we go from here. Tonight I need you more. I want you. You want me to. I know you want me to.
Don't fret.
Be with
me. Be with me.
But I can't let you go. You are the fantasy.
Our bodies can't say no.
You want me to. I know you want me to. You want me to.
Come on, Kelly, get off the phone. No, I already left a message at his office. Look, if he checks in, will you just please tell him to call me? No, look, I don't want to get into it on the phone. I want to leave the line for you just in case he calls, okay? Just have him call me if he contacts you, okay? Okay, thanks, Kane. Bye-bye. Cruz, where are you?
Oh, well, here we are, honey. We're home. Did you miss Mommy? I hope so, because I missed you so much. You are getting so heavy. You're getting to be such a big boy. Oh, let me take a look at you. You know something, sweetheart? This is the way that it should be. And this is the way that it's going to be for a long time. You know something? I think the two of us should go away together. You want to do that, just the two of us? Yeah, me too.
Victoria, are you all right? Victoria, it's me. Are you all right?
I want my baby. I just want my baby.
Where's your wife?
Yeah, where's Gina?
She was here just a minute ago. Where is she?
Ladies and gentlemen, Rossini the Magnificent presents Fireball and his lovely assistant, Gina!
Gina!
Things I do to save Keith's job. I can't do it. I can't go through with this. I can't do this.
Quiet in there, we're on!
I can't go through with this, Fireball. Get me out of here.
Who's Fireball?
10,
I don't know.
9,
What is she doing?
8,
What?
7,
What the hell? Hold on, wait a second.
No, you don't, pal. 3, 2, Gina!
This is all that's left? How am I gonna tell Brandon? Honey?
I have never felt the way you make me feel.
Tell me. Tell me. Baby, I have waited so long to make love with you. So long I've dreamt about it. It was more magnificent than I could have ever hoped. Hey. Would you go away? Don't go away on me. Talk to me.
It just feels so dangerous.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm never gonna hurt you. Not ever.
Oh, you don't understand. It's just that it's so exciting.
You know, the only thing that would be dangerous, the only thing, is if we ever let this magic that we found slip away.
And what did we find?
We found us. Us.
I don't know what it is about you. What are you doing to me?
I'm loving you. I'm loving you.
TJ, my mind is telling me that I should get up and run away from you, but my heart is saying stay and keep his arms around you
Then
as
you
tight
listen.
as you can.
Then you listen. You listen to your heart. Because you tried running away from me. You tried running away, and it didn't work. And that shows you how right it is.
I don't know what's right and wrong anymore. It's all blurred together. I don't even know you.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Because I'm you and you're me. We're the same, and that's why we're drawn to each other. Just put all this stuff away, though, baby. Will you? Put it away.
I can't. I have to go back and tell Jeffrey that I can't live with him.
Hey. You know what I asked you for? Huh? I asked you for 2 days away from everybody and everything. Tonight was magic. And tomorrow's gonna be even more wonderful, so I'll tell you what. You know what we do? Let's not look for any answers. Just be with me. Huh?
Well, I'd say, considering what you've been through, you're in remarkably good shape.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. But tell me, will I ever be able to play the piano again?
I give it a few weeks. The bullet made a clean exit, so I don't anticipate any problems. How's your head?
Head is strange.
Well, you hit it pretty hard on the way down. I think you've got yourself a concussion.
So, who found me? How did I get you?
Someone called the paramedics when they arrived, whomever it was, had disappeared.
So they have no idea who it was.
No, they don't. The people filing the police report wanted to talk to you about it.
Do you remember anything?
No, not much. I don't know. Maybe I will when my head clears, you know?
Don't worry about it now. We'll deal with it later. I'm going to keep trying to call Kelly so she can fly in tonight.
Oh, no, please. Sophia, don't do that. It's late. I don't want to bother her. Besides, you know, there's not much she can do here anyway.
What do you think? Scott, what's the prognosis?
It's a bullet wound, so it's serious. But if he takes it easy and follows his doctor's orders, he should be okay. And stops sneaking up behind armed robbers.
Well, you know, someone's got to do it.
I gave orders to the nurse's station to give you medication when you need it for pain, all right? I'll check in on you later.
Okay, thanks, Doc.
Sure.
Thank you, Scott. Can I get you anything? Can I do anything for you?
Oh, yeah. New job, maybe? I'll get fired for sure when the boss finds out that I'm gonna be out for God knows how long.
He said 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. They'll keep your job that long.
Yeah, but what about my gig at Johnny's? I mean, they're gonna have to replace me there. And this hospital bill, how the hell am I going to pay
Honey,
for...
shh. It's the last thing you have to worry about, believe me. You heard what Scott said. You just have to take it easy and relax.
Yeah. I just wish I could remember what happened. I know I was sitting there playing the piano, and there was someone. Someone was there with me. You sure there was no one there when the paramedics arrived?
They said there wasn't. Why?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, isn't it? I mean, who was it that called the ambulance?
You don't understand. Cruz and Eden have stolen my baby. They've taken my baby.
Victoria, I'm sure there's some kind of explanation for this. Please try to calm down.
I can't calm down. I have to get out there and try to find him. God knows
But
where
they
they've
wouldn't
taken
do it.
him.
They wouldn't do that. Cruz and Eden would not take your baby. Why do you think they would?
Because I got to the house. It was all dark. There was no sign of the baby. He was gone.
All right, Victoria, let me try to call
No,
them.
you can't call them. You'll warn them that I'm
Victoria,
coming over.
please. Now just try to get a hold of yourself. It's no good if Cruz sees you like this. You understand? I think the best thing for me to do is to take you back to the clinic.
No, I don't want to go back to the clinic. I don't need any more damn doctors. I need my baby. And he would be here if you hadn't let Cruz take him.
Gina? Honey, speak to me. Honey?
I am.
Honey? Are you all right?
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Keithy. Your husband!
You're my husband.
We gotta get her to a doctor.
She doesn't need a doctor. She just needs a little breathing room. Why don't you take Keith over there for a while, and I'll talk to Gina.
No, I'm not going anyplace.
No, you don't understand. You don't have a choice. You don't cooperate with us and your dog meat. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Mr. Timmons.
Okay, so he's gone. We can drop the amnesia bit. Why don't you just tell me what you know about Mason?
Mason.
Gina, please don't play this game with me. Mason, I mean, let's not waste time. The man's life may be at stake.
Isn't anybody going to answer the phone?
What phone?
The phone is ringing off the wall. Someone answer the phone.
All right, start talking.
What? What is it? Isn't a guy entitled to have a little bit of fun? I just took my wife to the circus. She likes
Cut
things
the
like
ball. I know what you're doing here. You're looking for Mason just like the rest of us, and you're hoping that you find him first so that I will soften up so you can wipe the slate clean. Forget it. I'm not that sentimental. I'm going to nail you no matter which way it turns
You know, son,
out.
I got to tell you this. This will make you look very attractive.
Talk,
All this
damn it!
little wrinkles around. I do not know anything. Okay?
Well, I hope you're having better luck than I am.
What have you done with my wife?
I didn't do it. She's having trouble with some phone or something. You go, why don't you go take care of it?
May I be excused?
Get out of here.
Thank you.
He knows something. He's just not talking.
Well, we'll keep an eye on him, but I'm not sure they know anything more than we do.
Let's talk to Fireball. Maybe she got some information from him.
Sure is nice having Miss Lane back here again. I'm sure you missed her very much. You know, now that she's here, perhaps
Doesn't
things...
change anything, Kai. Victoria's presence here isn't going to keep me from finding out exactly what you and Ming Lee are up to. You both lied to me, and I won't tolerate it.
How can you say such a thing?
How could you betray me? And that is what you did, isn't it? You and Ming Lee with that impossible story you made up about Ming Lee sleeping with Kane?
I only know what I saw.
And I know what I saw. Kane and Andrea made love right here in this house. And the next day you tell me that Ming Lee lured him into bed? Whatever it is that you and that tramp are plotting behind my back, I will find out about it. And when I do, I promise you, I will have no pity.
Hello, Kai. I'd like to speak to the Major. Sure. Yes, hi, Major. I just got off the phone with Victoria's doctor at Willowbrook. Apparently she left without telling me.
Yes, she did. She's here.
I don't understand. She had 3 weeks left of the program.
The Cruz went to court and filed for visitation rights.
She left because of visitation rights? Major, I don't think I have to tell you this, but Victoria is not ready to leave the drug rehab program yet. Now, I'd like to talk to her, try and convince her to come back.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. I don't even think she heard me. All she can focus on is her son. Everything else is meaningless.
Where is she now?
She's upstairs. I tried knocking on her door a little while ago, but she wouldn't answer it. I'm very worried about her.
Why don't I go see her and see if I can change this?
Very good. Right this way.
Oh, I thought I heard voices out here. Scott, I didn't know you were dropping by tonight. You know, I was on my way to bed and thought some hot tea would help me sleep. Why don't you join me?
You couldn't sleep either, huh? You worried about Daddy? I thought you might want to come downstairs and join me, keep me company. What do you think? I know it's considered bending the rules a little bit, but I figured it'd be okay, huh? Sit down here. Sit. Put the beer on the floor. Here. Well, I got a surprise for you. Come here, I want to show you something. Come here. Look at this. Come here. Now, I know I should have waited for a special occasion, but I figured this was it. Oh, this is it. You're gonna like this. See what this is? It's a rocking horse. Look. This is its head, and this is its eye. And this is its tail. Isn't that neat? It's pretty, huh? You like that? Now for the hard part. Get the instructions. We're going to learn how to put this thing together. Chip, do you sprechen die Deutsch? Because if you don't, we're not going to know how to put this thing together. These instructions are in German. Well, forget it. We won't use the instructions. We'll just put it together, just me and you. I mean, we can do this, right? What are you looking at me like that for? You don't think I'm any good at this kind of thing? Well, your father is not the only one who's good at this kind of thing. You and I, we're gonna put this together. Just you and me. Okay? So here we go. You ready for this? I am.
You sure you're all right?
What?
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. You don't have to yell. I'm fine. I just a little shook up.
Listen, I want you to put on a stand right here. I don't want you to get out of my sight because now that they've figured out our plan, we got to come up with a new scheme, don't you?
I've always thought so.
Thought what?
We make a great team.
Not team! Scheme! Scheme! Before Fireball put you into the cannon, did he tell you which way Mason went?
East. He said Mason went east.
East? That's very specific. Just the east?
What?
East! East!
No, I'm not hungry. If we just go east, we'll find Mason. Which way's east?
East?
What's
Oh,
east?
east.
What, Vegas?
Pittsburgh's east. New York's east. London's east. Where do you suggest we start?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. I mean, that's Mason's kind of town, and I'm feeling kind of lucky.
Just shot 40 feet out of a cannon. She feels lucky. Vegas! Big town, you see. Do you know how many people go up and down the strip each day? 1,000, maybe hundreds of thousands of people. We will never find him. Our chances of finding him are nil.
I do. I do. I feel a little ill. I think it's air sickness. I'm just not used to flying. Where are we going?
Home.
I can't imagine where Kelly is. Her meeting was over hours ago.
She probably took a client out to dinner. Sophia, why don't you give it up for the night? There's nothing she can do here anyway.
Hello.
I'd like to speak to Kelly Conrad, please.
Sophia. Hey, it's time to pay the band. Yeah, hold on, she's right here.
Mama, hi. What's up? What? When? You all right? Okay. Listen, I'll be on the first flight out.
What is it, baby?
Jeffrey's been shot.
Lord Grant?
Do you believe in omens?
Well, you think God sent us a flat tire or some kind of a sign?
No, I'm talking about our luck or the lack of it. Do you know that we're not any closer to finding Mason than we were before we started?
Surprise me. I'm not used to defeated sentiment from you.
I don't care. I feel that this is hopeless. He could be out there anywhere. You know, people disappear all the time, and no one ever hears from them again.
If Mason wants to be found, we're gonna find him.
What do you mean if he wants to be found?
Last thing he knew, he was wanted for a murder charge. He may not know his name's cleared yet.
That's all the more reason to find him. What if we don't?
This is our first day out. You didn't expect to find him overnight.
I don't know what I expected, Michael. All I know is that just knowing that he's out there isn't enough for me. I have to be able to see him, and I have to know firsthand that he's all right. I want to be able to look at him.
You know, whenever you talk about Mason, everything about you changes.
What do you mean?
Your whole... Your voice, it gets softer, your eyes. It's like you're lit up from inside.
How's that flat coming along?
We're getting there.
You do think that we're going to find him, don't you?
I hope so. I hold myself responsible for everything that's happened. You wouldn't be going through any of this if I'd handled it differently.
That's not true, Michael. Don't blame yourself.
Well, I do. And we are going to find him. And you know why? Because I can't imagine you ever giving up on any cause, no matter how lost it may seem.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that he's out there somewhere, and he's all by himself, and he may be hurt, and there's no one to help him, and I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't find him.
But we will find him, and you keep believing in that. Because if you give up hope, it's going to be like giving up on a part of your soul. And you can't do that to Mason, and I'm not going to let you do it to yourself.
You were doing so well. Why did you leave the clinic before finishing your treatment?
It's quite simple. I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, if that's so, then why did you do it without telling anybody?
Because I thought it was frivolous to stay there any longer.
Your doctors don't agree with you.
My doctor doesn't have a child waiting at home for him. Besides, I am completely clean.
The drugs may be out of your system, but that doesn't mean that they're out of your life. Come on, Victoria, you've been through this before. You know that better than anybody.
I beat it, just like I did before.
No, you didn't beat it. You left early the first time and you got hooked again. That's why I want you to go back. 3 weeks is definitely not enough.
I simply don't have the time. You know, I already called up Eden, told her that I'm picking up the baby tomorrow and we're gonna go out, look for some houses, and then I have to think about getting some more work. Now, does this sound like somebody who is dependent on drugs?
Look, Victoria, I don't want to be right about this. Prove me wrong. Show me that you have the stuff and go back into the clinic. Look, I don't want to fight with you about this. You know that I'm with you all the way.
If you're my friend, you're gonna have to trust me. I disappointed you before, and I disappointed myself. But this is different. I can handle it. All I need is my baby back. Maybe I'll even do some more volunteer work at the hospital.
Well, that sounds great, and I will even sponsor you myself.
Good.
After you've gone back to the clinic and finished the treatment.
Scott, you don't get it. The only thing that is important to me in my life is my son. If I go back to the clinic, Cruz can take my baby, and I may never see him again. And there is no way, absolutely no way, that I'm gonna let that happen.
Hi.
Hi. Who's that guy?
Oh, his name is Dover. Your son and I attempted to put it together, sort of. You didn't understand the instructions.
Looks like your evening went more productively than mine did.
Oh, what, no luck?
Well, just a couple of dead ends, basically. one lead that seemed like it might have gone somewhere, but now doesn't seem too promising. That and I became personally familiar with the inside of a small town jail cell.
Oh, yeah, I know about that. I called, I was trying to find you, and Kane told me you were in Hemet.
Yeah.
And I must admit that I followed you there and found out that you had become quite a local hero.
Yeah, thanks to Keith and Gina.
They were there?
Yeah, this is great. They were either a step in front of us or behind us, causing trouble as usual.
And why were they involved?
I don't know. I couldn't get a straight answer out of either of them. But it does concern me, darling, because if they know we're on to something new, it's only going to be a matter of time before your parents find out.
Oh, now, I can handle my mom and dad. I really can. Well, what about Julia? She must have been pretty upset about Timmons being there.
No, that worries me, too. You know, she's so desperate to find Mason. I'm afraid she's setting herself up for a major crash if this doesn't pan out. I mean, I hope he's alive. I pray to God he's alive. But this whole thing could be so much unfortunate fallout from Sister Agatha's bent mind.
You think she made up the story?
I really don't know. After tonight, it's hard to be sold one way or the other. I did promise Julie, and I'm promising you that I'm going to stay on it till I come to a conclusion, you know.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, you let me know.
Well, I know it's late, but it might be a good idea to go over those police records one more time. You know, we might stumble on something we missed before.
I have something to tell you. Victoria came by.
She was here?
She checked herself out of the rehabilitation clinic. And she wants her son. She's coming by in the morning to pick up Chip.
And now, back to the Emmy Award-winning Santa Barbara.
It's late. We should be getting home.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go home yet.
You're not? Why not?
Because Samantha's there, and I'm gonna have to explain to her why I didn't bring her father home. You know, I promised her that I would, and now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to break the promise.
Remember what I told you about not giving up?
Yeah, well, that's fine for me, but how do I explain that to a 1.5-year-old who misses her father?
Very simply. That's the wonderful thing about children. It's all built in.
Because they don't know any better.
No, because they do. Next time you feel like giving up, I suggest you sit down with Samantha and you get her perspective on things. I think you'll be very surprised.
That sounds what Mason would say. All right, so what do we do now?
We go home, we get some rest, and I want to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Timmons tomorrow.
They went back to Santa Barbara. Do you think they know something?
I want to know how they found out about Hemet. And I want to see if any of our bulletins have brought in something from the leads. You up to it now?
Yes, let's go.
Hi.
How is he?
Well, he's gonna be all right. He's in there.
I tried to stop a bullet. I found out that only works in the movies.
Did they operate?
No, they didn't need to. It went straight through.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. According to Scott, I will be. Just need to get a rest, you know, for a few days. Take it easy.
You could have been killed tonight.
Yeah. You know, it's strange. I heard the gun go off. And I didn't really feel anything at first. And then I remember thinking, I've been hit. And that's how it was. The next thing I knew, I woke up here. It was here.
Does it hurt much?
I don't know. They've got me so doped up here, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Even just now when you walked in, I thought that I was still dreaming.
Well, I caught a flight as soon as Mama called me. When she told me I couldn't believe it, I'd never been so scared.
Yeah, well, I told her not to bother you. But, as you can see, I'm fine. These nurses here are taking good care of me.
I'm gonna take you home, and I'm gonna take such wonderful care of you. The only thing that matters now is you getting well.
Glad you're here. Just no tears, okay? No tears. Just sit here. And you tell me all about Santa Fe, all right?
Well, you really have a lot of nerve showing up here.
I drove Kelly here from the airport,
Did
okay?
you? How convenient. What else did you do for Kelly in Santa Fe?
What?
Just leave it.
Listen to me. What Kelly and I do on our own is nobody's business but ours, okay?
It damn well is my business. She's my daughter. I know you better than she does. You are dangerous, and I want you to stay away from her.
You listen to me. What Kelly and I have together was not anything like what you and I have. I'm a different person now, all right?
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't. You know how many times you told me that about other women?
Whether you believe it or not, I've changed, all right? Kelly saw something in me that no one else saw, not even you. Why do I even bother talking to you about this? You're not going to believe me. You can't even possibly understand what I'm talking
Good,
about.
that's fine. Let's just talk about something we both understand. How much, TJ, how much do you want to get out of town and to stay away from Kelly?
That's really nice. You know, sadly enough, there would have been a time in my life where I would have accepted that offer and I wouldn't have thought twice about it.
How much?
Lady, you could offer me the entire Capwell fortune, and I'd tell you where you could put it, okay? The fact is, I love your daughter. And the sad fact is, you tried to buy that with money. That says more about you than anything else. You know what? I almost feel sorry for you. Almost. Now, why don't you just tell her I'm downstairs waiting, okay?
I understand that. You're not listening to me. I don't want privileged information. I just want to hear from Tori's doctor that he authorized her early release. Why not? Well, is there somebody else I could talk to? Ma'am, Thank you for nothing.
No good?
The most she was willing to do was parrot the company line. People come in for treatment, they're free to go at any time. You can't hold them against their will.
She couldn't tell you that her doctor confirmed that he knew that she had checked out?
Apparently that falls into the convenient legal catch-all of privileged information.
Oh, sweetie, I don't know her doctor. Oh, I don't know his qualifications, but I know that she was standing right here, and she was a mess.
I'm not gonna sit around here twiddling my thumbs and wait for her to come and take the boy away. I mean, I did that once before, and look what happened.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna get some straight answers out of somebody. If you need me, I'll be at the hospital.
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Isn't he a sweet little kitty? Now jump!
Moi? Are you talking to moi?
You sweet little kitty. Jump.
Me jump through that? Honey, you have the wrong line.
Either you jump or you'll be doing latrine duty in the elephant cage.
Oh, my. Do you know what Dumbo eats for dinner? To you.
Then jump, I command you. Jump!
Well, could you lower it a little bit, maybe?
All right, start shoveling.
I'm jumping, please, I'm jumping.
Wait a minute. Don't worry, Keith. I'll save you. No more tricks from you, Gina. Wait till you see what I can do. I can produce Mason right out of thin air. All I have to do is say the magic words. Abracadabra, zippity-zim, presto!
Oh, great, yes, this is great. This is great.
It worked in rehearsal. Enough! The two of you together! Jump through the hoop!
For this, I went through 4 years of radio...
Silence! 1, 2, here goes nothing. 3! Where are we?
almost home. Why?
Forget that. Forget home. We've got to drive. We've got to find Mason, Keith. We've got to find him fast.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, Cruz. You want answers, and I don't have any. You want my personal opinion? I wish Victoria stayed to complete the treatment.
So you agree that she wasn't ready to be released?
I didn't say that.
Scott, she's not ready to take on the responsibility of a baby, and you know that.
No, I don't.
I didn't expect to get doctor double talk out of you.
Look, to reap the benefits of the program, you have to stay for 6 weeks. It was Victoria's own decision to leave after 3.
Exactly, and you don't find that alarming? Eden said she was bad on the phone, and she was worse when she showed up at the door.
Did it ever occur to you to try and look at this from her point of view? Cruz, she is terrified that you're gonna steal Chip away from her the minute her back is turned. And that's already what's happened, hasn't it?
You know, I took Chip from the Major's house because I had legitimate reason to fear for his well-being. I found him alone in that place. It was ransacked. He was in the closet. Now, what the hell would you have done in my place?
I don't want to be in the middle of this. Don't talk to me about it. Talk to Victoria. But I mean, really talk to her, Cruz. Find someplace where you can sit down, clear the air, and straighten this thing out. Because I'm telling you, if you don't do that, Chip is the one that's really going to suffer.
Oh, hi. I was just closing up the house. I was wondering, is there anything you need?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
You know, it's nice having you back and to see you well again.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna be so much better once I get my baby back. You know, I'm gonna pick him up tomorrow. We've got so many plans.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I just hope he hasn't forgotten me.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Anyone who knows the two of you knows how close you are. Oh, that reminds me. I have a present for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
I just finished it this afternoon. I figured tomorrow you can go out. You know, when Chip comes back, we can all go out and fly it.
This is beautiful.
You think Chip will like it?
I'm sure he's gonna love it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what's...
Well, there's nothing wrong in crying when you're happy. I'll tell you what, tomorrow we'll have a big party, a homecoming. And there won't be any time for tears. You'll see.
Did you know that Santa Barbara won the Emmy for Best Daytime Drama?
I'm really excited about this.
Why watch the rest when you can watch the best?
It's a risk worth taking.
Daytime's Best, only on NBC.
Oh, I'm so tired. Listen, would you like me to make you a cup of tea or something?
No, I want to get back while I can keep my eyes open.
You're more than welcome to sleep on the couch if you'd like. It's not a problem.
No, thank you.
Will you hold on 1 second? Let me call Mama Castilla, see if Samantha's all right, and then I'll walk you out. I could have sworn I turned the lights off in here.
Wait a minute.
Books, showtime, folks. Pick up the line. Wainwright's making a call.
We can't wait till fall. We gotta find Mason now.
Give me those headphones.
No,
You can't hear
you
anything.
be quiet. I can't hear anything.
What are you doing?
Gina, Keith, this is your conscience speaking.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
What?
happened? What happened?
Say that again.
What happened?
It's a miracle. I can hear you perfectly.
Kelly, what happened to you? I was waiting for you back at the hospital.
TJ, please, I really want you to go away.
Kelly, don't say that,
Look,
all right?
what happened was a mistake. I should have never let it happen.
No, you can't say that.
Look,
How
I
can you
just wanna
say
be
that?
alone.
Oh, Kelly, wait a minute, will you? Look. I understand what happened to Jeffrey was a horrible thing, but it has nothing to do with what went on between you and
It
I.
has everything to do with what went on between us. I can't leave Jeffrey. I can't be
No,
with you.
but we got the phone call while we were making love. That doesn't make it some kind of retribution for what we did. It was over. You were coming home to tell Jeffrey the marriage was over.
I was wrong, and I can't be with you.
No! Now you listen to me. This is not some kind of a game, you understand me? You don't expect me to turn my emotions on and off because you think we've gone too far. I love you.
Don't.
I love you.
No! I can't be with you! Listen to me! I can't be with you!
You were coming home to tell him it was over. No!
You were coming home to tell him it was over. It's over.
It's over between us, TJ. I'm sorry. Maybe that's just the way it has to be. Maybe I can't be with anybody.
That's wrong. That's wrong. What you and I had together is honest. What we felt in Santa Fe was right and honest, and you can't turn your back on it.
Get out of here! Get away from me! Stay away from me! Go! Go on! Go!
Hello?
Tori, it's Cruz. Did I wake you?
No, I was just resting. Actually, you know, I'm glad you called. Did Eden give you my message and I'm going to pick up the baby tomorrow?
Yes, she did. And I was wondering if we could get together somewhere and talk about it first.
What for?
Well, I think there's a couple things we need to clear up.
I really don't think that there's anything to talk about. I'm back now, and I'm going to pick up the baby.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll talk. The Orient Express, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll expect to see you there. Thank you.
Hey, look who's awake and wants to see his father.
Doesn't look too away.
Isn't it? Come see.